BMR versus AMR, what's the difference? Is there a difference? Is one more important for a weight loss journey? Welcome back, Weight Warriors. If you're someone who's on a fat loss journey like I am, or you're planning to start one, you're in the right place. My name is Mike, and I'm a fat guy who's trying to not be fat anymore by making lifestyle changes. And today we're diving a little bit back into the world of basal metabolic rates versus active metabolic rates versus TDEE. What do these terms mean? Are they relevant for a weight loss journey? Do we need to know one? Is one better than the other? Really, we're going to dive deep into understanding specifically the difference between active metabolic rate and basal metabolic rate, and try to get a perspective for your weight loss journey if they're worth knowing, and really which one should you focus on. So let's get into it. First things first, we're going to define metabolism because it's talking about your metabolic rate here. And what does metabolism actually mean? What does it do for us? Well, I think of it as metabolism in this perspective. It's kind of like your body's own calorie burning system machine, where it takes the food that you eat or the fuel in your body and translates that, converts that really into energy for you to use to be alive. And metabolism, or metabolic rate, is really how much of that energy you're converting. Your metabolism is kind of the process of this activity. And for today, again, we're talking about two main players, which is your basal metabolic rate, BMR, and your active metabolic rate, or AMR. All right, first, let's talk about BMR. This is the foundation of our metabolic powerhouse. BMR is the amount of energy your body needs to perform its basic functions at rest. The keyword here is at rest, meaning you're just laying flat, doing nothing. You're not eating food, you're not moving, you're essentially sleeping the entire time. Think of BMR as the calories that your body is burning, again, while just laying down, sleeping, which is essentially there's a slang term called coma calories, like how many calories would your body burn if you were literally in a coma. So what affects our BMR? Well, there are quite a few factors that we can't control, and then one really that we can. But the one that we can control is our body composition. How much meat is on this frame is how much your basal metabolic rate will be. Other things that we can't control would be our age, gender, and really genetics play quite a big role when it comes to BMR. But back to the things that you can control, more muscle mass that you have, or the bigger you are, and even the more fat you have, essentially the more mass on your frame, the higher your BMR tends to be. Obviously, you want that mass to be muscle and not fat. And so that's why I definitely encourage you to hit the weights, do some resistance training in the gym if you can, because not only does this give you actually a boost to your metabolism, but it also increases, again, the muscle mass on your frame, which increases your BMR. So pump that iron to burn those calories. Speaking of pumping iron, why don't you try giving a pump to that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying this video, and let me know if you're doing any resistance training down in the comments. Now let's talk about the active metabolic rate, or AMR. Unlike the BMR, which is all about resting energy expenditure, the AMR includes all the calories that you burn through physical activity. This includes things like, again, going for a jog, like the actual physical workout, to even eating food and the thermic effect of food that has to go through the process of breaking those foods down into burnable fuel, the calories to go through the system. Really, AMR is anything that you're actively doing which burns calories. So what can we do to increase our AMR? That one's obvious and pretty easy. More physical activity gives a boost to AMR. Rather than BMR, like I said, is just increasing the mass on your frame, AMR is the actual physical activity that's giving you a boost or increasing your calories throughout the day. So whether you're hitting the gym, taking a hike, or even walking your dog, whatever you're doing, if you're moving, you're demanding extra fuel for your body, which is increasing that metabolic fire. Now, legitimate question, how can understanding our BMR and AMR help us in a weight loss journey or hit our weight loss goals? Well, my friend, it's all about finding the right balance of calories that you consume and consuming fewer than your BMR and AMR combined if you're trying to be in a caloric deficit. Creating a caloric deficit does help you obviously shed those pounds, because your body then has to convert the fat on your frame to energy that you're demanding from it. It's allowing your body to solve the weight loss equation and get you those results. And knowing the difference between AMR and BMR is a game changer if you are on a weight loss journey, and understanding how your body burns calories even at rest or doing physical activity helps you to personalize your plans that fit your weight loss goals. And a quick note, how does BMR and AMR relate to TDEE, which is total daily energy expenditure, which I've done a video on that if you'd like to check it out. It's in the channel. Personally, I like using TDEE more, but I did see a few people asking recently on the different groups that I'm a part of what the difference is between AMR and TDEE. So I wanted to make this video just to give a little clarification. Hope it helps.